All right, good morning, guys. Happy new week. It's another week to look at the chart and let's see what the chart is saying. All right, I'm looking at Euro USD and GBP USD. You can check the last video that we did and you would see clearly what we are looking at on Euro USD and GBP USD. But those guys are looming right now and I don't want to touch them because we need to be patient. You need to understand that this is a game of patience. So I'm waiting patiently like a sniper. Once they begin to move, then we move with the trend. So what I'll be showing us this morning is US 30 and S&P 500. Those two pairs also are doing well, and I will be looking at them also. So when I say perfect entry on them, I'm going to be taking them. So I want to show you what I'm seeing. Also, I'll be checking two pairs on synthetic indices, V75 and step index. I think those pair tools they are doing very well. And I want to show us this morning also what I'm seeing on those two pair also. So stay tuned. Let's go into the chart right now. Welcome back, guys, into my chart. Okay, quickly, US 30. What am I seeing on US 30? Starting from the monthly time frame, you need to understand that you need to see the market from the bigger perspective. So we can see clearly right in front of us that US 30 is in a buy trend. You can see the flow of the market just like so. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So clearly we can see the market is in an uptrend. So if I want to just do more of my investigation on what the market is doing, I can just bring out my Fibonacci tool like this. Okay, we can see clearly that the market has retraced into 0.5, 0.6 region of the Fibonacci. So, and we know when the market retraces, it's heading back. So I'll be looking at the market coming into this region. This is the 100% retracement. This is the next level target, which is our TP2. So I'm looking clearly at buying US 30 right now, as we can see clearly from our investigation. So this is my next target, but as you guys can see now, I can just draw a zone clearly here. Okay, let me just come down to the lower time frame a little, maybe the weekly time frame. I want to show you guys something. You need to open your eyes, guys, in the market to see what the market is doing. So I can see clearly like a head and shoulder. This is a head, the left shoulder and the right shoulder, and the market broke clearly the neckline. Yeah, let me move it up so we can see this clearly, that the market broke this neckline to the upside, and we are seeing a retracement back into this neckline. Guys, this is a bigger picture. On the higher time frame, we are seeing this. So the move is a massive move. If we come down to the lower time frame to take our entries, don't forget this is where we are looking to take our profits. Nevertheless, we still have areas of concern whereby the market might want to retrace, like this area and this area. So if we are looking at these places, that means if the market retraces back, then we are heading towards this region. If we're able to break this region, let me just move this a little bit lower. So if I'm able to break this region, heading towards this region, and this is our destination. All right, so how do you take advantage of this market? Just come down lower, say more lower time frame. Don't forget, we don't take our trades on the higher time frame. Higher time frames are for analysis, so as to see the bigger picture of what the big guys are doing in the market, and come down, scale down to the lower time frame to take your entry. Is it clear here? On the daily, it's not giving a clear structure. Let me just come down to the 4-hour time frame. Please, guys, don't go beyond the 4-hour time frame. Don't go beyond the 4-hour time frame. There's a lot of noise on the lower time frame, starting from the hour time frame. So this is what I'm looking at basically. Let me just delete this on US 30. So once we're able to clear this to the upside, I'm still looking at the market to range a little before we break this counter trend line, the CTL. So once we're able to break clearly, we're heading to this region. This is a lot of money, guys. This is about 1:3 or 1:4 of the market if we clearly break this counter trend line. So that's that about US 30. Let me go to XPS. They are kind of doing the same thing right now. XPS, as we all know, is also in a buy trend. We know how we analyze the market. The overall trend of the market is saying a buy. Come down to the lower time frame. I'm also saying the same thing exactly as what US oil is doing. So we can see a head, a left shoulder, and a right shoulder, and I'm seeing a neckline like so around this region. I'm seeing a neckline around this region. Let me draw it. If you backdate it, you can see the market respected this area, respected this area, and respected this area. And this is the head, the left shoulder, and the right shoulder. And we're able to break clearly the neckline of the head and shoulder. You need to come down to your weekly to check your patterns. Chart patterns are important in the market. And if you draw your Fibonacci, also from the swing high, swing low to the swing high, you can see this is a level, retracement level, and we are heading back up, guys. So what we are seeing right now on XPS right now, XPS 500, is just a clear retracement. So where are we retracing to? So clearly I can see this, a region around this area that the market might want to retrace to. So if I want to take advantage of this market, come down to your lower time frame. Just come down to your lower time frame. What is the trend of the market? The buy. We're buying the market. Just draw your trend line like this. So the market possibly might just want to retrace, okay, to further investigate. Let me just draw my Fibonacci to just check possibly where the retracement level might come into. Okay, so probably the market might just want to test this Fibonacci area, and we can see this is also a support and resistance area, though the market might not necessarily come into this trend line. The market respected the trend line here, respected it here. I am not sure if it would come down here, but if it doesn't, we might just see a reversal back to the uptrend around this region. And if we don't, it might still come test this region. Don't forget, market will always test every technical levels. It's important you understand this. Every technical levels need to be respected. So I might be looking out for an entry here. I'll just draw my counter trend line so as to be safe. Don't trade the bounce. You don't trade immediately market gets to support or resistance. That's what baby peeps taught you. But don't trade like that. You need to understand how the market works. The big guys might want to stop your, come and onto your stop loss, take you out and begin to move in the direction you predicted. So just allow the market to breathe a while you enter the market when they are ready to move. So let me just delete this Fibonacci. So I'll be looking out for this area. This is a critical area where the support and resistance line up with the Fibonacci. The last two was actually a trend line. If I draw another trend line like so, it has broken this. So this is invalid. This particular trend line is invalid. So I'll just delete it. So I'm looking out for this region or this region on XPS 500. So that's that about XPS. So what do? Just let me just put my counter trend line. Yeah. Okay. So let me just put my counter trend line like so. Allow it to come break before I enter XPS. So let's go straight to synthetic indices, V75 and step index. V75, as we can see clearly, we made quite a number of, okay, we had this trade. If you check our previous videos, we were able to break down this channel and we retraced into this resistance level, and we sold this market down into this zone. So I saw another retracement back. So when I saw this retracement, I knew definitely the market is coming to test this trend line. So I was not interested in a buy to buy this market on V75. I knew quite all right that the market is selling. So I was expecting the market come break this particular region, and when I see a close on the weekly time frame above this region, that is when I'll be interested in buying V75. So since I didn't see, you can see, guys, the market came on the weekly and formed a large wick. So a lot of people are rushing to buy this market, and I saw a lot of stop losses being eaten. So I just waited. I was just patient to allow the market give me a clear direction. Let it knock the door and tell me this is what I want to do. So I saw that it didn't close above. So we had a retracement down and we saw a massive sell. I could have actually entered the trade, but it was not giving me a clear risk to reward. So I had to let the market go. Don't forget, you don't trade all the market. So I was seeing this, a clear break on the daily time frame. I didn't even see a clear risk to reward. I should not be putting my stop loss here and expecting to make this profit. This is quite small. So when I saw this break, I was so sure that the market is heading into this zone. I was clearly sure. So coming down to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so this is another counter trend line, but I was just waiting for the market. This is another break around this region. So I was not interested in all this noise. I was waiting for it to come break this region to the downside. Then when I see a retest, then I'll be open to enter the market. So just be patient, guys. Allow the market break. Let me come back to the higher time frame. Let it break this region before you start selling V75. This is around 627 region. Is it 627? Okay, this is about 330 region on V75. Just allow it break that level before you look to short, guys. So that's that about V75. On step index, they're practically doing the same thing also. We've seen a clear break, but I would advise you guys to just wait a little to see a clear pattern to enter this market. Don't forget, this is exclusive for above students. Allow our entry trigger on the module 3. Check module 3 how we enter the market. We don't just enter the market because the market is giving a retracement. There is a pattern at which we enter the market. Just check your module 3 to check how to enter the market precisely with our entry strategy. So just allow and see the pattern form before you enter the market. Don't just enter the market blindly because you saw a retracement. Clearly there is a break and there's a retracement. Nevertheless, you don't just want to jump into the market. You need to know what you're saying at a particular point in time. So allow yourself to see what you need to see. So it's important that you follow what you've been using to make consistent profit. So guys, of course I won't be sharing this. It's exclusive for our students. So if you are interested in joining the above student and you want to be consistently profitable in the forex market, you can grab the course. It's still at $50 now. The promo is still going on, and by 26th the price is moving back to $100. So you might want to take it now. You don't want to miss the chance before it rises back to the initial price. Also, if you want to exchange your derived funds, we also have a platform on our website www.myabove.ng where you can exchange your derived funds and any e-currencies, your Skrill, your PayPal, your Perfect Money, and also your cryptocurrency. We offer that also. So that's that about that. Thank you. Stay above.